It was one day my locks were fine, and then the next day I looked in the mirror and I was like, what happened? Why are my locks so thin? Hey, this is going to be a quick video. I just wanted to do a video on why my locks are thinning. It's more of a question than a statement because I don't know. So in my 1-year lock update, I talked about how I felt like my locks were thinning out, and I don't know why. I thought maybe it was because I was retwisting too much, and it could be, but I'm not sure. So I did stop retwisting so often because in the early months, I was retwisting my hair about every 2 to 3 weeks. So then when I got about the 6-month and out mark, I moved it and I tried to do more every 4 weeks because I thought, yes, okay, you're retwisting too much. So now I've been waiting the 4 weeks to retwist, but I still feel like they are too thin. And they used to have all this texture to them and they were thicker. I just feel like they're not there anymore. But at one point I felt like they were going to be too thick, especially in the back. And let me turn around. I felt like they were going to be too thick. And then I was worried about that. And now I just feel like they are too thin. And it could just be, I don't know if I'm tripping or what. But I'm just wondering, I'm trying to go over in my head on what could have been the cause of them getting that way. Because and I don't know if I'm using the right terminology. Are they too thin, or is it that there's no texture on them anymore? Is that the part I'm not liking? Because when they're not fully matured, they have the little bumps and the texture, and I love that about them. But now they're just a straight cylinder. And I preferred it when it had more texture to it. So one thing, and it just seems like it happened overnight, because it was one day my locks were fine, and then the next day I looked in the mirror and I was like, what happened? Why are my locks so thin? So I was trying to see, was it a certain incident that happened? So I tried to blame it on my third loctician, because you know I had 3 locticians. So I tried to see, was it my third loctician? But I'm like, what could she have done to make my locks go thin? So then I'm like, maybe she palm rolled really tight, I don't know, down the shaft of my locks. Then I'm like, I don't know if that was it. Then I thought about something. So you know I color my locks. So I said, okay, once I got tired of really bleaching my hair, and I wanted to just have to color it to keep up with the roots, but not have to bleach every time to get to my desired color. So I said, all right, let me darken my hair just a bit. I still want it to be blonde, but just make it a bit darker so that I can retouch the roots with color, still get my desired blonde, but not have to bleach to get my desired blonde. Because to get this color, I do have to bleach to lift. I've even tried I've tried high lift with 40 volume and it does not get to the desired color. So I do have to bleach it and then tone it to get to the desired color. So I did drop down a couple levels and I darkened my locks just about maybe 2 levels. And it was, I didn't like the color. It just looked like mud. I didn't like it. So I'm wondering if me coloring my locks all over that one time contributed to it. I don't know. I'll try to insert some photos. I don't know if that was the cause of it or what, but it was regular color. It wasn't bleach that I put on all over. So I'm just, I don't know. And then when I asked my son, he said that my locks don't look much different from the way they've always looked. So I don't know. To me, they look significantly different. They just do not have the texture that they once had. And I feel like I want to start over. Or maybe my desires for my locks have changed, because I loved them up until a couple months ago, or a month or so ago. When I first started out, this is about the size I wanted them, maybe a little bigger, but now I want them to be, I just want them bigger. I want them a little thicker. And I know in order to get them thicker, I'm going to have to start over. So I've really been thinking about combing them out and starting over, but I really just don't want to do that. And I don't mind starting over, but I don't want to do the comb out. I just don't want to do it. So I'm probably going to just reset and re-embrace what I have and rock with it. I've been trying to get used to going without a retwist longer. So I did this retwist 2 weeks ago, and I haven't shampooed in 2 weeks, and I really am itching for a shampoo. So I'm going to shampoo after this video, and I'm going to probably not shampoo or not retwist for a while after I do this shampoo. So I don't know. I just want some advice, some comments, something. Let me know what you guys think is going on. If you have any thoughts or anything. So, back to the color. That's why I kind of got off track. So back to the color. So I darkened my hair. I didn't like that. So of course I went back in and lightened it back up. Forgot to put that part in. So I went back in and I did a soap cap with some bleach. And if you don't know what a soap cap is, it is when you do bleach and shampoo instead of the developer. And I just kind of got that dark color out and went ahead and toned it to get it back light again. So it got me back to this color, which I'm good with. So I've thought about many things. I've thought about going back black, but I just don't think I'm gonna like that. I've had this color in my hair for some years, and I really think that I would not like black. I did go black for a year and a half. I just really don't like my hair at its natural color. So I thought about it, and I really don't want to do that. Then I thought about just not retouching my color for a while. But I think it looks really bad when I don't retouch it for a while. Whenever I do wear the color and it's grown out, it just looks kind of tacky, especially in the back. So I don't know, but I think I am going to try to maybe wait a while and grow the color out. But the other downfall to that is when I let it grow out too much, you can really see that line of demarcation, and it's harder to match the color. So there's some downfall to not coloring. If I'm going to try to keep the color up, I need to keep the color up. So I'm just kind of stuck. But I think the main thing is I need to, if I'm not going to restart them, I need to embrace these thinner locks that I don't want. I don't want the thinner locks. So anyway, if you have any comments or suggestions, let me know in the comments, please. And yeah, so that's it. I'm rambling now. Just let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.